Kurunji Senior Secondary School, CBSE, Namakkal.
Successful result producing school in state every year.
Administered by the Board of Directors with over 35 years of experience in the teaching field.
Special attention on art, craft, music, dance, silambam, yoga, skating and karate.
Focus on Hindi Sabha and Spell Bee Olympiad exams.
Smart class for effective and innovative learning and well-furnished library.
Solitary importance on sports and games in state and national level.
WhatsApp facilities to know activities of students and school inside the campus.
Free bus for LKG to 8th standard.
Free, hygienic and nutritious food.
NEET, JEE, IIT coaching experts from Rajasthan and Andhra Pradesh along with our effective teachers.
Admission registration for classes LKG to +2.
Kurunji Educational Institution, Kavetipatti, Namakkal. Admission in progress. CBSE, KG to 12, contact 9025895176. Metric 6 to 12, contact 9344567484. For online admission, log on to www.kurunjischoolnkl.in.
Okay students, next miscellaneous exercise of sets topic. Okay, question number 3. Let A, B and C be the sets such that A union B equal to A union C and A intersection B equal to A intersection C. Okay, we have to show that set B is equal to set C. Here what is given? A, B, C are 3 sets and two conditions given that A union B is equal to A union C, A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. Okay, these are the two conditions given. We have to show that B is equal to C. Okay, but to show that B equal to C, what we will do is we will prove that B is a subset of C and C is a subset of B. Okay, when B is subset of C and C is subset of B, then B is equal to C. Okay, that is the thing we will do. Now, to show that B is subset of C, what we will do is we will take some arbitrary element in set B and we will show that that arbitrary element also an element of set C. Okay. Similarly vice versa, that is we will take an element in set C, we will prove that that element lies in set B also. Okay. For this I will take some arbitrary element x belongs to B. Okay. Let x belongs to B. Now x is an element of B means obviously x is an element of A union B also, because B is a subset of A union B, A is also subset of A union B. So x belongs to A union B. Now x belongs to A union B, it implies x belongs to A union C also. Why? Because A union B and A union C both are equal. So in place of A union B I can write A union C. So x belongs to A union C, it means x is either an element of A or x is an element of C. Okay, x is either an element of A or x is either an element of C. Suppose x is an element of C, x is an element of C, then obviously B is subset of C, that is the obvious case. Okay. Suppose x is an element of A, x is an element of A, also x is an element of B, x is an element of A as well as an element of B, means x is an element of their intersection, x is an element of their intersection, means x belongs to A intersection B. Now x belongs to A intersection B, that implies x belongs to A intersection C, because A intersection B and A intersection C both are equal. Okay. Now x belongs to A intersection C, what is it means? It means x is an element of A as well as x is an element of C also. My intersection means it lies in both the sets, union means it lies either of the set or in both. Now x belongs to A intersection C, so x belongs to A and x belongs to C. Now x belongs to a condition, obviously that is a condition, no? So x belongs to C. So what is the condition here? X belongs to B. Now we prove that x belongs to C. So this is an arbitrary element of set B. Okay, an arbitrary element of set B is also element of set C. So obviously set B is subset of set C. Okay, this is first part. Similarly we can prove second part, that is we can show that C is a subset of B. Now B is subset of C and C is subset of B, then B is equal to C. Okay, I will repeat once again. What is given here is, here given that A, B and C are 3 sets satisfying the condition A union B is equal to A union C and A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. We have to show that set B is equal to set C. Okay, to prove that 2 sets are equal, okay, 2 sets B and C are equal, we will prove that B is a subset of C and C is subset of B. Okay. Now first thing, to prove B is subset of C, what I will do, I will take some arbitrary element in set B and I will prove that that arbitrary element is also an element of set C. Okay. Now let X belongs to B. Now X belongs to B, then X belongs to A union B, because B is subset of A union B. Okay. Suppose an element is in a set, then that element also lies in the union. Okay. So X belongs to B means X belongs to A union B also, because B is subset of A union B. Now here we have a condition A union B is equal to A union C. So X belongs to A union B means X belongs to A union C. Now X belongs to A union C means there are 2 possibilities, that is either X belongs to set A or X belongs to set C. Suppose X belongs to set C, directly we can write B subset of C, because X belongs to A and X belongs to C. Okay, every arbitrary element of set B is also element of set C, then B is subset of C. Okay, suppose X belongs to A. Suppose X belongs to A, already what we know, X belongs to B. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B. So X belongs to their intersection. So X belongs to A intersection B. So X belongs to A intersection B. Also A intersection B is equal to A intersection C. So X belongs to A intersection B means X belongs to A intersection C. So X belongs to A intersection C, what is meaning? Intersection means X belongs to both the sets A and C. So X belongs to A and X belongs to C. Now X belongs to C. Now here what we are having? X belongs to B. Here we prove that X belongs to C. So every element of set B is also an element of set C. Therefore B is subset of C. Okay. Similarly, similar procedure, we can show that C subset of B. Okay. Now B subset of C and C subset of B. Therefore set B is equal to set C. Okay. My next question. Show that the following conditions are equivalent. Okay, what are the conditions given? A subset to B. Second condition is A minus B is a null set. Third condition is A union B is equal to B. Fourth condition, A intersection B is equal to A. Okay. Here we will prove like this: 1 if and only if 2, means 1 implies 2 and 2 implies 1. Next, prove that 1 implies 3, 3 implies 1. Next, 1 implies 4, 4 implies 1. Okay, like this we will prove. First of all, we will show that 1 implies 2 and 2 implies 1, means 1 if and only if 2. Okay. First I will take 1 and I will prove 2. Okay. Now A subset to B. Let A subset to B will show that A minus B is a empty set. Now A subset to B, now we show that A minus B is a empty set. Now for example, for suppose A minus B is not an empty set. Suppose A minus B is not an empty set. Now A minus B is not an empty set means there may be one element in A minus B. Okay, at least one element in A minus B. Okay, means there exists an element in X belongs to A minus B. X belongs to A minus B. X belongs to A minus B, what is it meaning? X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. Okay, an element lying in A minus B means, suppose X belongs to A minus B means X belongs to A and X does not belongs to B. But this is not possible because A subset to B means every element of A is also element of B. So there cannot be any element which belongs to A and does not belongs to B. So this statement A minus B is empty set, A minus B is not equal to an empty set is not correct, so which is not possible as A subset to B. Therefore A minus B is an empty set. So what we proved here? 1 implies 2, that is if A subset to B, then A minus B is an empty set. Okay, A subset to B, then A minus B is an empty set. Next, converse. Converse means I will take 2 and prove 1. Okay. So what I will take? I will take A minus B is an empty set. Okay, A minus B as an empty set. Now we have to show that A is subset to B. Now to show that A subset to B, take some arbitrary element in A and show that that arbitrary element also an element of B. Okay, let x belongs to A. Let x belongs to A. Now obviously x belongs to B because if x does not belongs to B, what will happen? X is an element of A and x is not an element of B, then x is an element of A minus B. Now here what is the condition we are having? A minus B is a null set, A minus B is a null set. We have to show that A is subset to B. Okay. Now to show that A is subset to B, take some arbitrary element in A and show that that element also an element of set B. For this, let x belongs to A. Clearly x is an element of B also because if suppose x is not an element of B, if x is does not belongs to B, so what is these two conditions? X belongs to A and x does not belongs to B means x is an element of A minus B. So x is an element of A minus B means A minus B is non-empty set. A minus B is non-empty set. But what we consider? A minus B is empty set. So A minus B is an empty set means this x is also an element of B. Okay. So A minus B is an empty set, that implies A subset to B. Okay. Now this is 1 implies 2 and 2 implies 1. Okay. Now 1 if and only if 2. Next one will show that 1 implies 3 and 3 implies 1. 1 implies 3 and 3 implies 1. Now first we will show that 1 implies 3 means we will consider 1 and we will prove third statement. What is? A subset to B. Now A subset to B will show that A union B is equal to B. Okay, A union B is equal to B. Now A subset to B, this is the condition. Now we show that A union B is equal to B. Now A union B is equal to B, how we can show? A union B is subset of B and B is subset of A union B. Okay, that is what will follow. Now first of all, B is subset of A union B, that is a clear statement. B is subset of A union B, also A is also subset of A union B. Okay, so first part is completed. Okay, B is subset of A union B. Now I will prove that A union B is subset of B. Okay, for this I will take some arbitrary element in A union B, some arbitrary element in A union B. Now x belongs to A union B, x be any arbitrary element. Now x belongs to A union B, what is it meaning? Either x belongs to A or x belongs to B. Okay, suppose x belongs to A. Now x belongs to A, suppose x belongs to A, suppose x belongs to A, as A is subset of B, this is the condition we consider, as A is subset of B and x belongs to A, so obviously x belongs to B because A is subset of B. So here what we consider, x is an element of A union B, we prove that x is an element of B also, so obviously A union B is subset of B. Okay. Now if x belongs to B, so x belongs to B, now already what we consider here, x belongs to A union B and x belongs to B, so obviously A union B is subset of B. Okay, now here B subset of A union B, here A union B is subset of B. So from these two what we can conclude? A union B is equal to B. A union B is equal to B. Now this is 1 implies 3. Okay, what we consider? A is subset of B, we proved that A union B is equal to B. Now its converse, that is, we will consider A union B is equal to B and we will prove that A is subset of B. Okay. Now suppose A union B is equal to B. Now to prove that A subset to B, now I will take some arbitrary element in A and I will prove that X is an element of B also. Okay. For this, let X belongs to A. Now here what we are having? X belongs to A. So obviously X belongs to A union B also. No? Reason is simple, because A is subset of A union B. A is subset of A union B. So X belongs to A. We prove that X belongs to A union B. But what is the condition we are here we are having? A union B is equal to B, no? A union B is equal to B. So X belongs to A union B. What is it meaning? X belongs to B. So here what we have? X belongs to A, and here we prove that arbitrary element X is an element of B also. So A subset to B. Okay. And this is 1 implies 3, this is 3 implies 1. Okay. This is 1 if and only if 3. Okay. Now 1 implies 2, 1 if and only if 2, and 1 if and only if 3. Next, 1 if and only if 4 means 1 implies 4 and 4 implies 1 will show. Now I will take 1, that is A is subset of B. I will prove that A intersection B is equal to A. Okay. A is subset of B. Okay. To show that A intersection B equal to A, we will show that A intersection B is subset of A. Also A is subset of A intersection B. Okay. Clearly A intersection B is subset of A intersection B is subset of B also. Okay. So obviously A intersection B is subset of A. This is one condition. Okay. Now I will prove that A is subset of A intersection B. Okay. Now for this I will take some arbitrary element in A. Okay. Let X belongs to A. Now I will show that X is an element of A intersection B also. Now X belongs to A. What is it meaning? X is an element of A. Obviously X is an element of B also. Reason is simple, because A is subset of B. As A is subset of B, every element of A is also an element of B. So X belongs to A and X belongs to B. Now X belongs to A and X belongs to B means X belongs to their intersection, no? So X belongs to A intersection B. Now any arbitrary element of A is an element of A intersection B also. So A subset to A intersection B. Now here A intersection B is subset to A, here A is subset to A intersection B. So from these two statements what we can conclude? A is equal to A intersection B. Okay. So here we proved 1 implies 4. Now we will prove 4 implies 1. Means what is fourth statement? A intersection B is given as A. Now we will prove that A subset to B. Now A intersection B is equal to A. Now we have to prove that A subset to B. For this I will take some arbitrary element in A. Okay. Now let X belongs to A. As A is equal to A intersection B and X belongs to A, so obviously X is an element of A intersection B also, no? Because A is equal to A intersection B and X is an element of A, then X is an element of A intersection B also. So X belongs to A intersection. So X belongs to A intersection B. What is it meaning? It means X belongs to both the sets A and set B. So X belongs to A intersection B means X is an element of A and X is an element of B. Now here X is an arbitrary element of A and we proved that X is an element of B also. Obviously A is subset to B. Okay. This implies 4 implies 1. Okay. 1 implies 4 and 4 implies 1. So this is 1 if and only 4. Okay. So if 1 is 2, 1 implies 2 and 2 implies 1. Okay. Next 1 implies 3, 3 implies 1. Next 1 implies 4, 4 implies 1. Means all these 4 statements are equivalent statements.